like an animal, talks like an animal, must be an animal. Come hear the animals, talking animals, talking animals. It walks like an animal, talks like an animal, must be an animal. Come hear the animals, talking animals, talking animals.
All right, good morning. It's the WMNF. I think it's winter, but some people have said spring. It's some kind of fun drive. That much we know. It's definitely a fun drive. And we're raising money here on Talking Animals for the next hour. I'm here with the fabulous Flea. And just adjacent is the fabulous Bev. And want to first thanks to people who pledged to Democracy Now! Who didn't have a chance to be thanked. And including Anonymous from Plant City with a fabulous $200 pledge, getting the Women's Artist short sleeve T-shirt. So thank you, Anonymous. Appreciate it.
I got Catherine Fay from Seminole. Want to thank her for her great pledge of $100 for Democracy Now! And she's getting the Women's Artist short sleeve T-shirt. And good move on that one. I think that's going to be a big T-shirt, and it's a nice color, and it's that in-between color so like your pit stains don't show.
Selling point. Let's see. I want to thank Trevor Chen.
Thank you, Trevor.
From Tampa.
We're going to those now.
I'm sorry.
Democracy Now! Ones, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thank you, Trevor. We're going to get back to your comments in a minute.
We'll get back to you in 1 sec. Talking Animals, and we'll get back to it. We just want to put some distance between the Democracy Now! And the Talking Animal.
Okay.
Was there another Democracy Now!
Yeah,
one?
there was one more.
Okay, go ahead. Let's thank them.
All right. Hey, Mark Kalins from Bradenton, Florida. Thank you for your $100 pledge. And he says thanks to Cujo, and he's getting the whistle.
Okay.
I won't be a prize.
Yeah, but you might need the whistle too.
Yeah, I'm going to need a whistle.
Yeah, that's right, for sure. All right, so we're here for Talking Animals is raising money. We have a gigantic goal, $3,500 in the next hour. It's plenty of dough to reach, and we have all kinds of cool ways to thank you, but we hope we'll hear from you right off the bat at 813-239-9663 or online at WMNF.org. And let's talk about a couple of our thanks.
Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you and me. That song, you know.
Okay, I like it.
Sorry.
No, keep going.
No, that's all I know.
I hate to cut you off there.
You got me.
Anyway, so one of the ways we have to thank people, normally we have great tickets, and this drive is no exception. We have great tickets to see Penn and Teller on their anniversary tour. And it's going to stop at the Mahaffey Theater April 28th. And so basically their 50th anniversary, which is pretty amazing. And of course they've sold out.
Because one of them doesn't talk.
Right.
They can't really get in an argument.
Right, it works out good that way.
Yeah.
That's how you get to 50 years, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So we have amazing tickets to see them there at the Mahaffey Theater. We have tickets, orchestra 2 section, row 13, within the first 10 seats. And I looked at the Mahaffey online seating chart this morning, and to get those kind of tickets is $47, and it's $247, and we're asking $300 for the pair. So 813-239-9663 for a pair of tickets to see Penn and Teller on their anniversary tour, April 28th at the Mahaffey Theater. So Shelley has joined us for some thank yous of her great donors.
Thank you so much, Duncan, for giving me this time to thank Gary Gibbons from St. Petersburg for his generous pledge. He's going to take that garden flag, that really cool garden flag you can plant in front of your house.
Sure, we got one.
Yeah.
How about the whistle? He's not getting the whistle?
Gary, he's not getting the whistle. Yeah, wait a minute. We're going to have to see if we can't get Jane to pledge for the whistle. Okay, I've got Leonard Guggenheimer from Gulfport who says, your show and other shows like The Skinny are important because they cover in-depth local issues that you can't find anywhere else. You are so right, Leonard. We agree with you 1,000%. And Leonard's going to take that beautiful hardcover graphic edition, illustrated edition of On Tyranny by Timothy
great.
Snyder for his very generous pledge of $110. Pat Kemp. Pat Kemp
All right, Pat.
is
Hey, Pat, how you doing?
made a pledge, and
This just in.
Yes, she's gonna take a whistle, and she's gonna take the Wavemakers tickets to our American Scare event with Robert Feisler on April 8th.
Great.
Yeah,
She's a great volunteer. Been
Yes,
with us forever.
Absolutely. And another member of the Anonymous family who's also taking the Timothy Snyder book for a generous pledge of $100. And Tina Heines. I'm sorry, I'm if I'm mispronouncing your name, but Tina and Dennis want the whistle. They like keeping up with what's happening, and they're going to blow that thing. And
Nice.
they say hello to Cam Dilly, so they're taking the whistle. Thank you so much, Tina. And Linda Salsena made a very generous pledge.
Hi,
And
Linda.
she is getting a whistle also. She says, thank you, Shelley. The show is a great public service informing the community. So thank you very much.
All
Thanks
right.
to all our midpoint
Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
listeners. We're going to let Duncan and Talking Animals go on from here.
All right, so indeed, we're looking for all kinds of support here at 813-239-9663 to support Talking Animals, or online at WMNF.org. And apart from the Penn and Teller tickets, every other thank you gift that is specific to Talking Animals is a mere $35 pledge, which is the basic membership fee.
Okay,
So
that's
should we
great.
talk
That's
about our
good.
special glove?
You care about the small dogs and the large dogs and the medium dogs.
That's right.
The small dogs can get a little.
All
little pledge.
dogs included.
Can I mention one of those that's going for $35?
The special glove?
The special glove.
Yeah.
An amazing fur removing pet hair from all surfaces. Do you know that he uses that on me every time I come by the show?
Well, just a gentle pat.
Yeah. That's all I need, Dave. That's a great thing. It's got a great 5-finger design. It's also a wrap strap, and I'm telling you, it doesn't hurt at all. It feels really good.
Takes pet fur from lint, from dust from furniture, clothing, carpets, and car seats, and it's pretty amazing. It's like some sort of magical device somehow.
Magic
But
gloves.
$35 pledge is all that requires. 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org.
You could do a whole show on pet hair, I think. You know, the
Yeah, and then come in the next week and do pet hair removal.
Right.
Yeah.
The importance of being covered with your own pet's hair.
Well, you know, they do. There is a company on the internet, everything's on the internet, of course, that will take that pet hair and turn it into a sweater. I'm not even making that up.
You're not?
I know some people with dogs that are making more than one sweater a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I believe you.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to believe you.
It's true. It's true. It's true. It's a great show here, and it's got everything animals. And if it means pet
Including sweaters.
Including sweaters.
Right, got to do something with all that fur.
Exactly.
That's right. All right, so let's talk a little bit about. Well, actually, I wonder if I should play the little Penn and Teller. You know, Penn and Teller, of course, has been around forever, and they do this great TV show, Penn and Teller Fool Us, where magicians come on and do like their best trick.
Yep.
And Penn and Teller try to figure out how they did it, and
Well, and let them know that either they figured it out or they didn't.
right.
If they didn't, then you get a prize or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you get a lot of acclaim, I think, if you can
Sure.
stump Penn and Teller. So we have just a 20-second or so instrumental opening of their thing, so during which, while we play that, we hope to hear from you at 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. And all right, so that's the opening from Fool Us on the CW network. It's been on for several years now. It's kind of a hit show, I think, right?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I started watching it I'm going to say about 7 years ago.
Yeah, but the way to see Penn and Teller, if you have the choice, is to see them live.
Oh, amazing.
Pretty amazing. So again, we
Hey,
have
guess what? You can to come to the Mahaffey.
coincidentally,
Yeah.
we have a pair of awesome tickets. That's April 28th at the Mahaffey Theater, Orchestra 2, row 13, within the first 10 seats. And for just a $300 pledge, which again, from what we can see, just a single ticket is almost $300. in the section that the tickets are found. So kind of a great deal.
So two for one deal, it sounds like.
Yeah, basically. And yet you're helping WMNF in this way and not the other way. So 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org.
So one reason I like to be involved in the fund drives is to read all these great comments and get to kind of to know the people that are out there listening. So this is your opportunity. Duncan's great about taking calls on the air. Me not so much. And I'm sure Flea would take calls on the air when you host the show next.
I would be banned from something like that, but yes, I would do it.
But anyway, this is your opportunity to let us know and everybody listening that you support Talking Animals and that you think it's an important show to be on WMNF, and I certainly do. We were talking right before the show started about the commercials that we see on TV that pull at your heartstrings in really negative ways. And I promise you, as long as I fill in for Duncan, and when Duncan does his show, we're not going to just brutalize you with the horrible information out there about the way people treat pets in the animal kingdom. We're going to try to point you towards positive things and ways that you can be proactive. I kind of was running through a list in my head about the impact that Talking Animals has that I personally am aware of in the local community. I know Flea's fostered, and you also supported the I can't think what they're the guide dog puppies. You did
a puppy sitter when the guide dogs people needed a little break.
Did you find out about that through Talking Animals?
Yes, I did. I didn't know what fostering was. I thought it was, I guess, just for people or something. I don't ever give it much thought. And until I heard it here, and then I knew about it, and then I heard about someone doing it, and before you know it, I'm got puppies everywhere.
Yes, and I never occurred to me that professional guide dogs had once been unruly puppies.
Right.
I thought they were
Gotta
just
start somewhere.
Right. So anyway, that's one thing that this show has a positive impact on the community, is encouraging people to get out and take some action, whether it's to adopt, which I've done through PRC at Hillsborough County. We've had a lot of great people from the PRC and affiliates through the years. Several people come through.
So many organizations doing a great job, and you wouldn't find out about it. I never would have known about it if it wasn't for Talking Animals. So, Duncan, thank you very much, and let's hope you can.
Speaking of that, let's thank a few folks who have pledged in support of the show and or organizations like the ones you guys are talking about. I'll start with Anonymous from Tampa. The nice pledge, and they're not getting a gift, but a lot of people are not getting a gift. Sometimes people just want to support the show, and more fundamentally, you're of course supporting WMNF when you're pledged today. I mean, it's pledging on behalf of Talking Animals, which is great, but it's the radio station, especially with all the federal funding that's been cut by a certain individual, that we need to make up the difference. So it used to be like 70% of our operating money was
now it's like 99%.
Plus, so we really need to hear from you. 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. Somebody have one they want to read, Bev?
Anonymous listener and supporter, $108. Thank you so much for supporting Talking Animals and letting us know that you're listening. So thank you so much.
Hey, we got a great one here. Regular, she's probably answering phones back there right now, Suzanne House, and it's a regular donator here to Talking Animals, and she's one of those people out there making a difference in the world of animals. She's with Florida Voices for Animals. She loves this show, and then once a year they have their festival in the park.
There's Veg Fest too.
Veg Fest, that's what
I
it
was
is.
going to mention the Have a Heart thing. We'll come back to that in a bit too.
And then Steve Cozier from Edmonds, Washington, with a $108 pledge. Thank you so very much, Stephen.
Yeah.
And we'll get that stuff out to you right away.
And then lastly over here, Miriam Parham from Dade City, Florida, and part of Florida Voices for Animals. It says, we love and appreciate all you do, especially love Talking Animals to support the program. So that's from Miriam and Bill Parham. So not taking the gift, but just a $100 pledge. Very supportive. We appreciate that. 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org.
And take those Penn and Teller tickets before it's too late.
Yeah, well, let's talk about some other gifts that we have that are just basic membership fee of $35 to pledge for these, including the coffee mug, emblazoned with this message: I just want to drink coffee, save animals, and take naps. And it doesn't have to be for coffee. You can put other beverages in there.
The coffee mug's got to be getting bigger as we get more sayings, so you go on it.
That's right. Yeah, part 2. Yeah. But a lot of these have been posted on Facebook or Instagram if you want to take a look at the glove or the coffee mug that we just mentioned. And also posted last night the dog wind chimes. These are, if you love dogs and or soothing musical sounds, you'll love these wind chimes. They're handmade with 4 red copper durable aluminum tubes, 7 cute dogs, 6 bells, 18 lucky beads, and 1 hook. The length of the chimes from top to bottom is about 36 inches. They're glorious things. You should see the picture. I think that's only on Facebook last night. But they're amazing things. Just $35 pledge. 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org.
I like donating for the glow-in-the-dark dog collars for greater safety at night. And we have our dog wearing one of those out in the backyard, and she's dark color. So all you can see is this little circle running around in the backyard.
Yeah,
it's just kind of fun. And that's
well, that's
$35 pledge.
What a great gift that would make too. I mean, if you don't have a dog or you don't have a need for a glow-in-the-dark dog collar, that or the wind chimes would make a wonderful gift, I would say, for your pet lover in your life.
You know, I make a mistake every pledge drive, and I haven't made it yet because I haven't even attempted. But the number here is 813-239-9663. That's 813-239-9663, which I usually forget until the pledge drive starts. So much fun stuff. Duncan, are you going to something, or should I mention the concert Gone But Not Forgotten?
Oh,
yeah,
please.
Well, that's a Fleet production. I definitely want to hear about that. And
sure.
Then we're going to
okay, I'll do a quick.
Get into some recent guest action.
So I don't know if you noticed, but this year was a really bad year for musicians. Every day you open up the paper or whatever, you see another great one has died. And I thought, well, why don't we'll wait till the end and see who's died. We'll put on a memorial, a tribute to all these great people, because all the DJs would do it on the air.
Right.
They love these musicians. And I'm sure that our listeners love them too. So here are the people that we're going to be tributing. So it's not going to be just, 12 bands doing 12 artists. There's going to be so many different artists that they do. We're going to be doing Brian Wilson. Have you been to a Brian Wilson tribute? Well, you can now. The Turtles, Supertramp, Rick Davies died, Jimmy Cliff, Booker T and the MGs, Steve Cropper, he passed away, Mitch Ralph, About Bad Company, Moody Blues, John Lodge, Todd Snyder, he died just before the end of the year. In a really horrible situation. We're going to play his music. The band with Garth Hudson, the last remaining band member. We're going to tribute him. The Cure, Peter Bamante, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, Rumalo, the Mavericks. One band's they're doing that whole thing. They're exploding with that. We have the New York Dolls, David Johansen, Kiss, Ace Frehley, Soft Cell, Dave Ball, and Jill Sobule, and David Johansen on his own. So
that's a lot of rough losses there, but it's going to be a great show to hear that music that night. When is this?
So it's going to be at Skipper's Smokehouse, and doors open at 5 o'clock, and that is on February 28th, the last day of the month.
Nice.
And I was...
How much did you pledge for tickets?
Oh, I'm sorry, $88.
Nice.
And that's for a pair of tickets
yes.
at Skipper's Smokehouse at the very last day of February. I don't know.
813-239-9663 to pledge for those tickets, or go online at WMNF.org and just say you want the special flea show.
Or Penn and Teller, or take them both.
There you go.
I was kind of excited for some reason it escaped me until recently, that Same Day Delivery Orchestra is doing covers, and that's their specialty. They do orchestral covers of all kinds of music, but they really seem to hone in great on the metal bands. And Same Day Delivery Orchestra, I saw they're covering Supertramp too. That's one of the covers that you get to hear.
It's cool to hear like a hard metal band or something like that with as an orchestra.
Strings, right?
With strings. So it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of different things happening on that. And once again, it's at Skipper's, February 28th, doors at 5 o'clock. Get a pair of tickets for $88, and we look forward to seeing you there.
And can I thank Trevor again? Thank you so much, Trevor
let's
Chen.
finish that up because that is the information that I think we need about the Have a Heart dinner.
Yes, that's right. Let's see. Trevor Chen from Florida Voices for Animals. He's donating this $75 to support Talking Animals, and he would love for Duncan to join him and other folks at Florida Voices for Animals Have a Heart dinner fundraiser and silent auction, which is coming up on February 22nd. So that's this Sunday, February 22nd, at the original Carrollwood. Probably the original Carrollwood Recreation Center. Mm-hmm. We'll find that out. But thank you so much for this intel, Trevor, and thank you for your generous donation.
And we'll see you at the dinner.
The work you do.
813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. And let's thank some other folks here while we can.
Sure. I've got a pledge card right here. Sarah Schultz from Williamsville, New York. Thank you so much. And it's in tribute to William James Flynn III. And they say, my Bill's memory be a blessing for all of his friends and family.
And we should note, as we usually do at the top of the show, that if you want to make a shout out either to an organization that's important to you, that you volunteer at, or you think does good work, or a business that's very animal friendly, you can mention that in your pledge card. And also, if you have a dog or cat or more than one you want to give a shout out to in your pledge card, by all means mention that. We'll read that on the air. 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. So I want to thank Cora Moore from Kissimmee, Florida. $95 pledge.
Thank you.
She's a big animal advocate and a big supporter of the show. We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
No, you can go online, go to WMNF.org and pledge, or you can go to the WMNF app and pledge. Cool thing about those two things, those ways of pledging, is you can, as Duncan was mentioning, you can leave a comment about a pet that you lost, or about something that happened in the area that you'd like to talk about, or
a pet that's right there in the next room, snoozing. Right, there you go. Maybe it's Flea.
Yes.
We don't know. I don't know what Flea's got in your house, how that happened, but something's amiss.
So the number is 813-239-9663. Go to WMNF.org.
Yes, and if you've heard of, want to mention one of your favorite shows that you've heard over the year on Talking Animals, please include that in the comments. The phone answers can take your comment, or you can leave a comment online. And that was Carrollwood, the original Carrollwood Recreation Center.
Oh, great.
That Florida Voices for Animals will be hosting their benefit on February 28th.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, 22nd. Yeah.
Cool.
Number again is 813-239-9663. And you can pick up some, how about the bladeless portable neck fan? Now, is this for dogs or for people?
It's for people, like on hot days. Goes around. It's a portable thing. It goes around your neck and keeps you cool. So if you're at a festival or the dog park or anywhere where it's hot outside, this is like a rechargeable thing that you can just go anywhere in and it keeps you cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome.
That's cool.
I think you need to emphasize bladeless. If you're going to hang something like that around your neck, it really should be.
You're right. Good.
Little or no guillotine action on this one. Yeah, you might live through the day. Yeah, 813-239-9663 or WNF.org. I also want to thank Howard Baskin.
Thank you, Howard.
From Odessa, Florida. You might remember the Baskins, of course, from Big Cat Rescue, which has shut down and distributed its cats and doing other great work with the resources that came from that. So a nice $100 pledge from Howard. Thank you so much, Howard.
Thank you.
813-239-9663 or WNF.org. So I want to talk a little bit about some recent guests, including most recently last week, Paula Poundstone was on the show.
She's great. She's so funny.
Cat devotee to almost an extreme. And of course, on Wait, Don't Tell Me, for almost 25 years, she's been on that show on NPR. And has her own podcast now. Nobody listens to Paula Poundstone, which is great. And so we had kind of a nutty situation. You know, I drive over from the other coast, and I had a situation where something punctured my tire while I was driving on 60, and I couldn't avoid it, and I couldn't get off. So long story short, I couldn't get over to the station to do the show, even though I had this interview with Paul arranged. So thanks to Jessica, who's in the next room, extraordinary technical wizard, I got to a place where there's Wi-Fi. I got to Johnny's Automotive in Lake Wales with my car trouble, and that's where I did the show with Paula. So the show
sitting in your car or something like that?
Yeah, sitting in my car with Wi-Fi and Zoom and whatever. But it was great speaking with her, and she's always fantastic. And so we might hear a little bit of her stand-up with a little piece of cat comedy from Paula Poundstone. Well, we hope to hear from you at 813-239-9663 or WNF.org.
You know what I can't figure out? All my cats are indoor cats, and some of them are out and out fat and lazy cats. And I don't know why they puff up when they fight with each other. I know, they say, oh, cats puff up so they look bigger to their adversaries. But first of all, my cats all know each other. You know what I mean? They don't really believe for a moment that one of them got really big. I mean, cats know about puffing up. Did they think it was a trick only they knew? And the other cat actually just got bigger in that moment? That doesn't make any sense. And it seems to me it must take a lot of energy to puff up. I would think that they would just have a meeting, and one day my head fat lazy cat would just turn to the others and say, look, from now on, let's nobody puff up. We already know about puffing up. We're not fooling anybody. If you puff up and I puff up, we're the same anyways.
All right, that's Paula Poundstone. Sorry to cut her short, but we only have so much time here to raise money here. We're on Talking Animals on the first day of the either spring or winter fund drive, depending on who you ask. And I'm here with the fabulous Flea, and I'm here with the fabulous Bev. We're raising money. We have a kind of high goal, $3,500, and really hoping to hear from you at 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. We have ways to thank you, including a incredible pair of tickets to see Penn and Teller on their anniversary tour at the Mahaffey Theater, April 28th. If you have any kind of device and want to see where these tickets are, it's Orchestra 2, row 13, within the first 10 seats. And we're asking a pledge price of $300. When I went to Mahaffey, once I realized where the seats were, checked it out in the same section. It's like $289 or $279 for one seat. So it's basically 2 for 1 for pledging in support of WNF, but also WNF gets the money, which we really would appreciate here as we try to recover from some president cutting all our federal funding, and we're really trying to rally from there. So 813-239-9663.
Sure. It used to be it was like 75% of our budget
came from fundraising.
Came from fundraising.
Now we have to raise even more to make up for that deficit.
And 25% we have to get now.
Yeah.
They're making it harder on us.
So
taking away a lot of resources, a lot of really helpful things that the public radio, public TV do for people, and that's all been taken away. And Corporation Public Broadcasting, a wonderful organization, they just had to shut down, completely shut down. So if you don't want our stuff to shut down, now's the time to call 813-239-9663, and let's keep WMNF going. Let's keep Talking Animals going. Marilyn Weaver from Parrish, Florida, thank you very much, is getting this ceramic planter. Have you not mentioned
it? Right, she had some nice words, I think. That's why I handed it to you, so I didn't have to read it. Sure.
And she says, thank you for being a voice for compassion and action regarding animal issues that need addressing these many years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marilyn.
She appreciates
for sure
what we do here in public radio, especially here on Talking Animals. And we have Leo from St. Petersburg. Hi, Leo. How you doing? And thank you for your pledge. And Leo is just, I can't tell if it's getting a gift or not, but Leo, if you need one, you know where to get it. 813-239-9663, right here on 88.5 WMNF Tampa.
So I was...
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I could talk louder. I was very excited earlier this year, last year, 2025, to find the proper pronunciation for pangolin. Which
pangolin.
It's a a medium-sized creature that's sort of like a cross between an armadillo and a badger.
Okay.
And according to Talking Animals, I learned that they're the most trafficked wildlife in the world, and it's because they kind of go into hibernation. And you can.
Well, I think their scales are super valuable.
Right. Oh,
And
okay.
they're also poached for other things too, but their scales in particular are what people.
That part I didn't remember, but yes, pangolins. A show that Duncan did with a wildlife researcher and rescuer in South Africa. So I don't know if anybody on air on WMNF or maybe anywhere on the radio has actually had a live broadcast from South Africa. So I think that's something worth talking about on Talking Animals, how far and thorough Duncan's reach goes into the animal world.
Yeah, I think we're definitely probably the only animal show here in Florida. Probably one of the very few throughout the world. You never hear of them. I don't know. Maybe there are other animal shows, but we're glad that we have this one here.
More marketing.
So we do it great here. We're glad to have Duncan. He's been doing this for how many years, Duncan?
20 plus here at WMNF, and a few years before that when I started in California. So.
Wow, 20 years of doing that's excellent. And pick up an artist T-shirt, $100 for a T-shirt. It's a kind of a tannish green, maybe. It's a great looking T-shirt, and I might have to get one of those myself.
Yeah, we should say that in addition to the Talking Animals specific gifts, we have, of course, all kinds of WMNF gifts. The T-shirt that Flea mentioned, all that stuff you can find on WMNF.org. If you see something you like there, you can pledge in support of Talking Animals by getting that kind of gift for yourself. 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org.
Yeah, I would like to give a shout out to Robin Milkowitz, our one of the membership coordinators, or the membership coordinator, who designed this lovely T-shirt, and it's colorful, which I really like. It kind of looks like stained glass, but you can see all the swag and all the WMNF events that are being offered on Talking Animals on WMNF.org. Hit the donate button while you're there and share your love for animals and WMNF and Duncan specifically. I do want to go back to the wind chimes. We had somebody on the line in the phone room that was interested in the wind chimes. So just real quick, they're handmade with copper aluminum tubing with 7 dogs. It says they're cute. I'm pretty sure
I don't challenge that.
I don't challenge that either. Bells and beads and a hook to hang them. And the length from top to bottom is about 36 inches. So I was way off in giving the phone answerer a description of them, but they sound like the bigger the wind chime, the better they sound, I think.
Yeah,
bigger is better.
Great.
Bigger is
these
better.
These sound great and they look great. 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. Again, I think I posted a picture of that on Facebook last night. I don't know if I also did Instagram. Most of the other ones are on both places right now. So
yeah, it's only a $35 pledge. 813-239-9663. Duncan has got connections. We don't know how he does it. We don't ask. We're kind of afraid to ask because we're not sure what we're going to find out. But he has these connections. Who else around here would know all these people and able to get them on a show to talk about animals? Alec Baldwin, Lily Tomlin, Nico Case, John Doe, Mark Maron. How do you say his last name?
Maron.
Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, Chrissy Hine, Brian May of Queen. Unbelievable, the people that he gets. That's just like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think it represents all the years. But yeah, I try to capture the rain. I say guests have been from the late great Jane Goodall all the way to Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. It covers a lot of ground, I think. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to mention my favorite, the elusive, highly talented, highly skilled Glenn Hatchell, who comes on several times a year to talk about dog training and dog behavior and I guess pet training in general. Ask a Trainer is his feature on Talking Animals. Another one of my favorites is Matt Chesnez from Tampa Bay Times. What a treasure.
Well, you actually had him on first.
Yeah.
So he was great then, and so I stole your idea.
Pure serendipity. Max Chesnez. We hope to see you at a WMNF event soon. And also, one of my personal heroes, Carlton Ward. My goodness, what an environmental statement he's made with his documentaries on the Florida Wildlife Corridor, and he's actually been into WMNF in person, which kind of gives me a little burst of pride for our station to be able to show it off to folks like that. Let's see, what else can I talk about?
I was going to mention on the Glenn Hatchell front, his next appearance on Ask the Trainer is coming up one of the first Wednesdays of March. We haven't nailed it down, but he's coming up very soon, just around the corner. So that's always great. Prepare your questions for behavioral issues or training issues, whatever, and then you can be one of the first to call in 813-239-9663. Not coincidentally, the same number you can make your pledge here.
There you go.
WNF. But yeah, so that'll be coming up with one of the first Wednesdays in March with another edition of Ask the Trainer with Glenn. And also last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say, Gene Bauer, the president and co-founder of Farm Sanctuary, was on, kind of surveying their 40th anniversary, talking about how when they were just starting out and they had no money, they would go to Grateful Dead shows and sell veggie hot dogs that sort of raise money. And they had a story about Bob Weir and all this stuff. It was really fascinating. So he's great. And again, they've spawned all these farm sanctuaries in their wake that are doing the same thing. Trying to do the same thing with farm animals and advocacy, and they've been super influential. So it was great speaking with him. And again, Bev, did we talk about Michael McCarthy yet on air? I think
we did not.
So we should, because that's one of Bev's. Bev, of course, hosts when I'm in my absence, does some great shows, including this Michael McCarthy. You want to talk a little bit about him?
I was very pleased to interview Michael McCarthy. I believe it was the day before Christmas Eve. He has a company called See Through Canoe, but he posts these incredible drone videos, and that's how you can find them on See Through Canoe on YouTube, on Facebook, several other social media platforms. But these incredible drone videos of wildlife in the bay, everything from a massive gathering of cow-nosed rays, dolphins doing weird things that dolphins do. One of his most popular videos is a man kind of totally oblivious to a very large manatee. As manatees goes, they're pretty big. This is a really big manatee, kind of slowly creeping up on this man wading in shallow water. And anyway, he said that was one of his most viewed videos, but he's got incredible footage of.
He's really into wildlife and animals, and
wildlife conservation is what's motivated him to pursue. Actually, his business is just a vehicle for him to keep his interest in photographing wildlife footage, and he's got some really interesting things in the works with more public videos and things. I can't say who's courting him, but he's been courted by some very high profile.
And you got to start right here on this show with Bev.
Well, maybe.
He may have got to start before that. But we were happy to amplify what he does.
I just stumbled across him, and we made. Duncan was very generous to give me time to have Michael McCarthy on, and thank you very much. He was
great. He was fantastic, and we look forward to seeing what his big unveil is about what he's doing next with his.
Do we know when that's going to happen?
I think should be shortly, Bev.
Stay tuned here to WMNF and you'll find out.
You'll hear it here first. Yeah, 813-239-9663 or WNF.org. I'm going to thank people. Anybody over there have people?
I got someone to thank. I got Doreen Donovan from the Silver City, North Carolina. Thank you very much. And she says, I've moved away from Tampa, but tune in and enjoy my drive time when I return and listen to me on the internet. And I love how it enriches my life, everyday life, every time, even after 35 years of listening. Keep up the good work. And that's Doreen Donovan from Silver City, North Carolina.
Nice. Thank you. Getting people from other states, a few people from Washington, I think we've heard, and I'm not sure if we've heard others from California or not, but usually we do. So I want to thank Danya Quick from Riverview. She made a nice $108 pledge. Says, love the show. I hope more Riverview listeners like me rise up and donate. So we do too. Donna, thanks for the good suggestion. 813-239-9663 or WNF.org. Bev, did you have somebody to thank
I do. Betsy Coville from Lutz, Florida.
Thank you, Betsy.
And she wants to make this pledge, $108 pledge as a tribute to Marilyn Weaver. Thank you so much. She says she loves the show, and we love you, Betsy. Thank you so much for
So people are pledging,
that.
and then people are subsequently pledging in tribute to those people that have pledged, because Marilyn Weaver, of course, already pledged at least once earlier in the show. So this is really a nice, friendly, supportive atmosphere.
okay.
Here on Talking Animals Family, or 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org.
We like the competition too sometimes. Hey, speaking of competition, dog racing in Florida is a thing of the past. We've got the great big huge dog tracks and their giant parking lots that are being used for other things. And I think Duncan takes a little bit of credit for at least getting the word out on ending.
Well, I don't know if I take credit, but we certainly did a lot of shows on this topic, and I think it really helped.
Great.
When the
Well,
voters finally passed that bill,
Right.
made a huge difference, I think.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And now they're looking for something to do with these. I know there was talk of the Rays being moved to
where
the Sulphur Springs area and Derby Lane. Yeah. But anyway, that I would not have known about the controversy and the poor treatment of greyhounds if it had not been for Talking Animals. So.
Hey, we've got great T-shirts. We call it the Artist T-shirt, in case you're wondering how to check the box on when you're making your pledge. But it's a great T-shirt, nice, soft cotton, and it's kind of a greenish brown. I don't know. You have to go online to look at it, get a good color. Go online to WMNF.org. Anyway, it's a wonderful T-shirt. They have it like a men's cut, a women's cut, and it's $100 pledge, or $10 a month, and you can get that just by going to WMNF.org and clicking there and say you want to get the artist T-shirt, or give us a call, 813-239-9663. Get a great T-shirt and show support for your radio station.
So one of our previous guests actually just passed through town doing a show for WMNF, by which I'm referring to Kathleen Edwards.
Yes.
And so one time she was just a guest here, another time she came in the studio with her guitar and played some animal songs and other songs, and we had a conversation. So she's great. So I figured maybe we'll hear a little animal song from Kathleen Edwards, but we hope to hear from you at 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. This is Kathleen Edwards here on Talking Animals on WMNF.
Nice. I picked you up on the other side of the river. Dogs and alcohol go so good together. You were so sweet, immediately. Charm me with your skin and bone. Hop in the backseat. Here we go. Under the little catalpa tree is where I put you. With the rock that says your name I had made for ya. And now my favorite thing to say is who rescued who? I picked up this habit I'm just trying to lose, called courage in a glass. It helps me keep up to you. 'Cause when we walk down the street, everybody would just
All right, that's Kathleen Edwards. Sorry to cut her short, but we're almost out of time, and we still have a big ways to go on our goal here at 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org.
Well, let's talk about that big one, the great tickets that we have.
Sure.
We've got This is amazing tickets to see Penn and Teller on their anniversary. I assume their 50th anniversary?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yep. Anniversary tour, 50th anniversary tour. You get one pair of tickets to see Penn and Teller on April 28th at Mahaffey Hall in St. Petersburg. We love things that happen in St. Petersburg, especially when they're really good like Penn and Teller. And these are primo seats, row 13.
It's actually, it's row 13 in orchestra 2, I guess. Yeah.
In orchestra 2, and the seats are between 1 and 10.
Yeah, we don't know exactly which.
We don't know exactly. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Range.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you can get these great tickets for only a $300 pledge. If you're buying them at the box office, they'd probably be $279 each. So double what we're offering right here. There's a great deal. You can support your radio station and go and see a great bit of magic. There are a lot of magic and comedy. They're a lot of fun. They do comedy and magic. Unbelievable they can do that. Most people have trouble just getting one job down, but no, they can do both. Well, it's actually two people, so technically one job each. Anyway,
right.
I'm veering way off here. You can get a pair of tickets for $300, 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org and pick up those tickets at Penn and Teller.
Super fun show, man. It's a great show, and take somebody there and have a nice evening. 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. Bev, did you have something? Look like you're...
I do have something to say. We've got a listener that's interested in another pair of wind chimes, or there are more than one available?
Yeah, I already confirmed.
Okay, excellent. Excellent.
Right. 3 for sure.
So the number is 813-239-9663. Give us a call and check out those tickets to Penn and Teller. Coming to St. Pete, right? We like stuff that comes to St. Pete. Bev does, even though she lives in Tampa.
I do.
She's a location lover. There's different locations for different reasons.
We've got a slew of WMNF events coming up. I guess first up is Gone But Not Forgotten, the tribute to artists that we've lost in 2025.
That's going to be incredible. These are all hit songs by all these artists done in the style of interpretation by our local bands. It's going to be such a great show. I think it's going to be like 40 songs.
Well, one thing I particularly like about the tributes, but especially this one, is you're getting to hear Ozzy Osbourne in the broad daylight on WMNF. Getting to hear Ace Frehley in the broad daylight on WMNF, which is just, I don't know, that for some reason I think that's something WMNF should be really proud of. Jason D. Williams is coming to Skipper Smokehouse early in the month.
Yep.
Tropical heat wave right around the corner. It'll be here before you know it on April 25th.
It's early this year, a little earlier.
Club, a little bit earlier, trying to
keep it cool.
Keep it cool and get tropical heat wave in before college graduation, which has been an issue in the past. Try to get the kids to come to tropical heat wave this year.
Excellent.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Sure. Jackie Rosenthal Panley from Clearwater, Florida. Thank you very much for your pledge. And he says, thanks for speaking up for the animals. Okay, well, thank you, Jackie, for speaking up for WMNF. 813-239-9663 is the number to give a call and show your support for WMNF.
And I think we're going to hear a little something from also a past guest a number of times in the show, by which I'm referring to Nellie Mackay. And this ties into certain gifts that you can get, the glove, especially the glow-in-the-dark dog collar, walking your dog with a glow-in-the-dark thing at dusk or at night or when it's not safe or brightly lit. Anyway, any opportunity now, feel free to pledge at 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. We'll hear Nellie Mackay here on Talking Animals on WMNF.
I'm just walking my dog, singing my song, strolling along. It's just me and my dog, catching some sun. We can't go wrong. My love was lonely and blue. Yeah, I was sad as a sailor. I was an angry one too. Then there was you, appeared when I was entangled with youth and fear, and nerves jangled, vermouth and beer were getting me mangled up. But then I looked in your eyes, and I was no more a failure. You looked so wacky and wide. animals. And I said, Lord, I'm happy 'cause I'm just a walking my dog, singing my song, strolling along. It's just me and my dog, catching some sun. We can't go wrong. 'Cause I don't care about your hate and your doubt, and I don't care what the politicians spout. If you need a companion, why just go out by the pound? Find yourself
All right, sorry again to cut Nellie McKay short, but we're nearing the end of our hour here, and I don't think we're within striking distance of our goal here, so really hope to hear from you at 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. You can just do it online. Either way, it takes 2 minutes, and you can take a gift if you'd like, or just leave a message about an animal or an organization or a show here on Talking Animals that you've heard, or just a show generally on WMNF for that matter that you like. We're happy to have any kind of message. 813-239-9663.
Hey, I want to thank Kathy Overeck from Sarasota, Florida. Hey, Sarasota, how you doing out there? And pledging $35 and getting the wind chimes. So I think we've got a few people have gotten the wind chimes here this afternoon. You can have them, too, for just a $35 pledge. And you can do that by calling us at 813-239-9663 or go online to WMNF.org or use the app on your phone. Hopefully you've got the app on your phone. If you hadn't, go ahead and get it. It only takes a minute or so.
Right. Very simple and fast. All right, so here's something that, Bev, I'll have your input on, because this is a cool painting that was donated, so we have to handle it carefully because it became a gift.
Yes, it did.
So I guess we'll say anonymous
a
donor.
local artist donated several paintings to WMNF. Flea was a recipient of the Picasso puppy for his birthday. Duncan has this lovely portrait of two pit bulls created by Dan Anderson. And as Duncan said, it got taken up, scooped up instantly. And we'll get... that person is giving that as a gift to a supporter of Talking Animals. So we're all just a bunch of good friends here on WMNF, and
community radio, Bev. It's community radio. We're all in the community. We're all together.
Exactly. Speaking of being all together, I guess this is my sister, Beverly Posel from Riverview. She says she's taking the wind chimes.
There they go. More wind chimes going.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
813-239-9663. Go to WMNF.org.
Well, I
want to thank... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I go ahead.
I was going to thank Julie Jenkins.
Thank you, Julie.
From Tampa. And she's thanking Mario and Joe, so it may or may not have been intended over there, but we'll straighten that out if it was the case. 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. So we're nearing the end of our show here on Talking Animals, and
we hate it when it ends.
Well,
we like it. The only good thing about the end is that you get the comedy corner.
Well,
so
not today, but
not today, of course, because it's a fun one.
We had the Comedy Corner last. It was a whole show of Comedy Corner with Paula Poundstone, which I think is one of Duncan's. One of the guests that makes me smile the biggest is Paula Poundstone. I also wanted to mention Duncan has his own website. It's talkinganimals.net. All his shows are archived, very searchable. I love telling people about this website. If you have an issue, a dog behavior issue, if you want to find out what a pangolin is, just type it in the search bar. It's an awesome service that Duncan provides in conjunction with doing this show every week, in conjunction with having WMNF archive this show every week. I cannot say enough good things about talkinganimals.net. I have other good things to say about La Segunda, who donated breakfast to us this morning.
Oh, yeah,
Joe,
all right.
Joe brought it in, so thank you very much to La Segunda.
all right, and then we have some of those. You still have thank yous, Bev, because I got a big last minute thing.
I got my last thank you. In.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Well, I want to thank Allison Giannato from San Diego, California.
All right, good job.
Who pledged to more than meet our goal and then some. Longtime listener and fan and supporter of Talking Animals, so that put us over the goal.
All right.
God. So thank you, Allison. Super generous and kind. Really
Wow,
appreciate it.
that's beautiful.
So thanks, Flea. Thanks, Bev.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for everybody in the phone room and everybody else who helped out. Talking Animals on 88.5 FM WMNF Tampa. And you still have time to donate at 813-239-9663. Or WMNF.org, and of course, stay tuned for the conversation. Support their fantastic show and all the rest of the shows. This is just day one of the WMNF Fund Drive, so
Going great so far.
right. All your shows are looking to be supported by 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org. So we'll catch you next Wednesday with a fresh new show here on Talking Animals on WMNF. Thanks for everything.